Hello, my name is James. I would like to review an episode I saw of a TV show called Accused. Uh, the episode is starring Mike Coulter. You probably know him from what's the show called? Evil. Evil's a pretty good show. You should check it out. On this episode of Accused, it's the TV series 2023. The episode itself is season 2, episode 8. It's called Megan's Story. And it was a very interesting episode about a wife that owns a company called Cascadia. I'm pretty sure that's it. She owns a company. Megan is the main character, and she's being accused of a murder in the very beginning. That's how Accused starts, apparently. So I never watched the show myself all the way, but this episode of Megan's Story intrigued me because it stars AI. And you know how AI is currently. It's like all over. You know, the Tesla robots, AI art, AI music. And the funny thing about the show is that Megan herself is the owner of a Cascadia, like I said, but it does AI music. And apparently her husband, which is Mike Coulter, his name is John in the show, he was a musician that played the piano. And he also had a band. But the episode starts out with the wife she just wants to focus on her career, and her husband just wants more. He wants to be around her more. He wants help around the house, you know. And what I like about this episode is that it has it has the black couple dynamic. So that intrigued me to it also. So, and lately in our culture, black women are, they make the most money for the most part in a lot of different areas. They're out there getting that money. And since I see myself in Mike Coulter's character John, he's like a failed musician because he wanted to continue music, but he just fell out of passion for it. But anyway, he just wants to spend more time with his wife Megan. And what I like, shoot, I'm just talking from my brain. Just give me a minute. My brain freezes sometimes. So John wants to spend time with Megan. Okay, he tells Megan he want to have a child with her, and she's not really feeling all that. So he's like, she's like, well, I have to focus on my career. He was like, well, okay, but I just want to, be with you more. I want to, make love with you. And she wasn't feeling making love with him too because she's working all these long hour shifts at the work. She says she's working 24/7, but she doesn't have time much for the romantic side of the relationship. So that leaves John frustrated and upset with everything. So she decides to take it upon herself to go to her sister. Okay, her sister's name is Lai, and she's part of a robotics company of making AI robots. So she decides to ask her sister about a prototype robot. And the prototype robot is called an intimacy robot, right? And she was like, well, she has to meet with John herself to make an evaluation because he has to go through psych evals and all that. And it's just a prototype. And she decides to just go ahead and get the Megan decides to tell Lai and say, I can sign for all my husband's needs. I could do all his evals for him. And Lyra was reluctant to let her sister do that. So she decided to go ahead and give her sister the robot because she sort of begged and made a funny gesture to her. So she was like, okay, I'll give you the robot. So the robot arrives. Like I said, it's called an intimacy robot. You already know what this is heading, right? So when the robot arrives to the house, he's like, so what is this coffin shaped machine? He was like, well, she was like, I got something for you. So he opens up the little coffin machine and he sees a young woman in there, like, light skin, brown skin, whatever you want to call her. But it's like a beautiful robot. And he was like, ooh, what is this? So I got you an intimacy robot. He was like, intimacy robot? I said, what the hell are you talking about? And he looks at her. He said, I just want to make love with you. I just want to be in love with you. And you already know what this story is heading. So I'm not gonna keep going into it. I feel like I'm rambling, but you got to watch it. You got to watch it and see where that situation turns. She starts to get a little jealous and everything, but go check out Accused. Like I said, it's the 2023 series, and it's episode 8, season 2. Check it out. Thank you.